There we go. Now, hello there. Now everything should be sounding good and sounding okay. If you have watched the video from the beginning, let us know if you've got a sound check for us. We're still working out all of our audio concerns. But in the beginning, I will let you know where we're going to be this weekend in case you're only hanging out for that long. And then we'll get into the new models and special colors and all kinds of other good stuff for today. So this week, starting tomorrow, we are going to be doing the Orange County Fair, which is going to be in the fairgrounds in Orange County. It's on Gordonsville Road. I have put a link to the Facebook event in the comments on Facebook. So if you want to go there and see any more details, you can. That is starting tomorrow. It goes from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then on Saturday, it starts at 9 a.m. and goes till 6.
I believe that's when it is.
I think it was 6. So it's a little bit. It ends before the sun goes down on Saturday. But also on Saturday, we will be doing the Spotsylvania Stars and Stripes, which they have a website of their own. I also put that link on the Facebook Live. So if you wanted to grab that, I'm happy to put it in the YouTube Live. Just comment and ask, and I will be happy to reply to your comment with the links. As you can see, I got a little bit of sun over the weekend, and we had a fantastic time at the Bigfoot Con, ECBRO. Thank you very much, Daniel, and everybody for having us out there. It was really great. And then on Sunday, we had the Fluvanna Farmers Market, which is where I got torched because I lost my suntan lotion. But thanks to the guy at Tractor Supply in Culpeper this afternoon, I have a brand new bottle, and it might even keep the mosquitoes off of me. I don't suppose I said what time the Spotsylvania event was. It starts at 4 and goes until 10 p.m. And it says there's a rain date of June 29th. So I guess if it rains on Saturday, they'll just do it on Sunday. I don't know how that's going to change everything else for them, but if you're in the area and you want to come get some fun things for the kids and see some fireworks ahead of everybody else, they're saying the event normally draws around 15,000 people. So they must have an awesome fireworks display, kind of culminating at the end there. Okay, so that's where we're going to be this weekend. If you've got any questions, be sure to let us know. I'm sure you've noticed my guest star today. This is Indiana. We call her Tasty Cat, and apparently she's going to be
featuring herself.
Helping.
Oh yeah, she's helping. All
helping. Right now she's licking my hand. I don't know why. Anyhow, I'm going to, let's see, we'll start with this. What do you think? This guy, he is brand new to us. We've got some bluebirds that we've done before, folks have seen, but here's our cardinal. He's big. Put your hand up next to him so people can see how, yeah, that's, all right, maybe like next to him. There we go. You can see how he fills the hand.
He is huge.
Each of his little, wing feathers there move around, and his legs move. He's quite a bird. This model will be going for $25 on the table this weekend. If you decide you have to have him before that, he's one of one right now. We've got one more printing, but if you need this guy, just let us know. Send us a message. I have also put a link directly to our contact page from mv3d.shop. Let me change this real quick. It's supposed to be our brand new URL is mv3d.shop. So that shop has been around for a little while on Shopify, but we just got the fun new URL. So we're pretty excited about that, the mv3d.shop. So you'll see that more and more as we move forward. All right, so I guess we're done with our. What's next?
We'll let him fly off.
Fly off.
Let him be there in the background. And we'll let this one go around while I'll show you.
There we go.
Little starfish.
New starfish.
Starfish.
Everybody's been going crazy over our big starfish, so we had to get a little starfish. He'll be in the Fidget Friends bins, so he will be $4 each. If you need to grab one up before everybody else, I've done him in this matte orange color, which I think is really nice. but we've also done them in a gradient peach pink color. So those will be finished up for the weekend. They'll be available at both locations for us this weekend. And I'll probably be doing some more colors. He's got 5 little joints there, just enough movement to make him interesting, but strong enough to withstand a pocket, or still cute enough to be on your desk if you need some desk companionship. He would also go really well in our aquarium. Yeah, the aquarium that you've seen. And he might be a good little friend to our Dumbo octopus, if you remember that one from last week or the week before.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this model, but also in orange. But they seem like they should be good friends.
Got a nice little bottom of the sea family.
Yeah, that's right. So what else you got over there?
Okay, let's see. We've got all kinds of good things. Let's see if this will just hop on up.
Hey,
Look there.
grasshopper. We
Brand spanking new.
Yeah, we gotta give a nod to our summertime grass friends. They're jumping around and doing insect things. I don't know. Some folks they're really into the insects, and others not so much. Maybe these ones would go well with a bone snake. Don't snakes eat crickets?
I believe so. I think so.
Yeah. So he's got how many joints in him there?
He has
3 joints.
3 different segments, 2 joints.
All right, so 3 segments, 2 joints, and his little wings there are stationary, so they'll hang on. I like his colors, the 2-tone green, dark green, and a light green. Maybe I need to do like a brown and a dark brown version of him.
That would be
That
pretty.
might be-
Yes, that would be nice.
Barbara says, hello guys, what you got going on? We got
Hey,
new
Barbara.
models and some cool colors. We should show the cool color of the new those impossible pyramids there.
All right.
The ones that are like all mixed up since
Okay.
Barbara got here.
Like these.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to pull the grasshoppers down for right now.
So this sort of Picasso version of the impossible pyramid here, it's the same impossible pyramid, but what I did was I mixed up that multi-extrusion filament that's a different color on each side and some of our favorite gradients to give it this sort of wacky, abstract look to it that I think makes the whole thing just that much more mind-boggling
I love it.
in the way that the colors can line up. And so I have 4 that are done in this color, and I don't know that I would be able to recreate this effect. It was
In
sort
other
of,
words, if you want one of these 4, you'd better say something.
it was sort of done on the fly and kind of half-brained while we were getting together the rest of our stuff. You guys see in the background over there all the boxes. That's 2 full setups that we're trying to put together. Again, for whatever reason, we're torturing ourselves in this hot weather.
We're doubling up again.
So we've got a whole set for the Stars and Stripes and a whole set trying to keep up with Orange County this week. And we've even got some new shells that we're going to try out. So a little sneak peek from behind the scenes. You'll have to come out and see how they work in the wild. All right, so we've got our cool color pyramids. Again, they go for $10, and those are the only 4 in that particular Picasso type color that I'm going to have for a while. Everybody loves dogs, and we get requests all the time for dogs. And I remember just a week or 2 ago, I had several requests for the bulldog. So now here he is.
That one jumped right out.
He's very playful, the bulldogs. He's got such a innocent little face. It's almost like he's already getting into things and tearing up your shoes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wish this thing would. Haley said she would like to have one of the pyramids. So I'm down to
Hi, Haley.
I'm down to 3 pyramids, you guys. So
Okay,
we'll
Haley.
set one aside for Haley.
We will.
This thing doesn't like to scroll for me, so I gotta keep checking comments.
We'll keep checking though. We'll make sure if anybody wants something, let us know. We will make sure that it is pulled. So okay, so our pyramids.
Yeah, one of them's
One
gone
of them
away.
is gone. I'm going to set this one over here with Haley's name. So now we're down to 3, and then there was 3. All righty. So we're going to set that.
Oh, and if anybody saw my short from earlier, it was on YouTube as well as Facebook and Instagram. That cube that was featured from that short is right there under your hand.
All right,
the
so
cube.
we'll pull these off.
Yeah,
Let these little
the
guys
little
sit here.
bulldog.
We'll put these back here so folks can still see all the other things. Things like just a hair. All right, go ahead and
There you go.
spin a little bit, and then I'll show you the magic.
So if you want to see the short of the time-lapse video and then the assembly of these, you just gotta check out our YouTube shorts. Definitely subscribe to us over there on YouTube. You can see these lives there. We're gonna do some longer format stuff, and I'm probably going to, as we move forward, start doing some tips and tricks for all of you 3D printers out there. We work mostly with Bamboo Labs, but a lot of the things that you learn transcend printer manufacturer, and learning how to do a cold pull, or learning how to change out or learning to recognize a clogged nozzle are just some of the things that we've been playing around with doing for our YouTube channel. So here's the Gear Cube. I know you've had one in your hands. This one's color again was just sort of a on-the-fly call, but it came out really, really good with the blue core and the orange on the corners. That's a one-of-a-kind print. There will not be another one just like this, because it's 2 gradient filaments that happen to line up to create the hard orange line that fades into the sort of peach color. It's really, I think, probably one of my favorite cubes that we've done so far.
Absolutely.
When it's in its cube, yeah, you got that rectangle parallelogram shape there. It makes it seem just a little, too perfect, and then it starts.
It's impossible.
That's the pyramids.
No, this is impossible Gear Cube. It's pretty wild.
All right, and the Gear Cubes are also $10. They'll be available all weekend in a variety of different colors. And this one you may get lucky enough to see at Orange County before it
Better get there early.
gets scooped up. All right, do you want to
All
show off any of the other colors
Yes.
of Impossible Pyramids?
Let me do a couple of these here. Remember, they're all able to be mix and match. So if you wanted
These are called metal colors.
just, however you want to go. If you wanted an all brown sparkly one, can be done. So however you want to do things.
This metal filament has a really smooth, almost metallic kind of texture.
Well, it is kind of a metallic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is.
It's shiny. It really does resemble metal
I love it.
to me. And we've used it on several different projects with great response.
I'm trying to get the sparkles that are in here.
Oh yeah,
this
and that brown. Yeah.
The lighting is just not quite bringing it
there.
out.
You see it a little bit, but when in the sunlight, that thing really pops. Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. You were talking.
No,
I
you're
wanted
good.
to try to bring that out. It was just
Yeah, the sparkle. I like the brown with the blue combo a lot. It's sort of like a little organic, a little futuristic.
Yeah, I need to focus. Otherwise, I'll just play. These are just so cool.
Well, there's another little guy there hiding behind your turntable who looks like he might have danger in his eyes.
Oh, we have a school. School is in session, guys.
So the hammerhead is new. I brought out the great white again, so that since it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws, as well as Shark Week coming up, I thought we would revisit our sharks The hammerhead is newer than the great white. If you turn him upside down, you can see a little secret. His mouth. Dun, 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 dun. I thought that was a cool detail with little teeth in there. And then, of course, he's got multiple joints. His fins move independently. The color is classic shark color, but we can, of course, play with that if there's a lot of interest in the hammerhead. And what do they use that big part of their head to pick up the slight vibrations in the sand where they get their prey.
You know,
I think is what I learned about that.
I don't know anything about sharks.
We learned so many things from the kids shows. They love to learn about animals. All right, so there's our sharks, our great white and hammerhead sharks.
All righty.
Oh, the cat's getting on the camera.
We'll jump out of the water and let's head up to the desert.
The cyber scorpion. You guys have seen our cyber crab. That's also a little box. He's got the same kind of pinchers that open and close. All of his joints are fully articulated. Looks like he's got like a spring joint hinge there, but they're all just free-floating, print-in-place hinges. His tail, complete with the green fierce stinger, will stay in the ready-to-strike position. Here's those metallic colors again. The metallic titanium for the silver, the metallic green, and then there's a metal black that we also use. So he looks fierce and robotic. We'll do some more. We've got some other like robotic, almost steampunky looking critters that will accompany with this next run. There'll be a steampunk cat and a cyber crab, and then there's a couple of other. We've got a robo tortoise. I'll probably do some more of.
We definitely need to do some more of those.
Yeah, but they're all kind of robotic-y and metal-y.
Robotic, steampunk.
Yeah.
You know, just
all that kind of good stuff. And then I saw you playing with the dragon back there. That's one of my favorite colors, called vibrant coral.
Notice the eyes.
We started painting the eyes on our large $25 dragons. They will be available all weekend at $25 in a variety of different colors. Feel free to come out and pick them up and hold them.
Now these are painted with filament. This is not an acrylic or
that's true.
Or a paint that will scratch off. This is actual color of the filament. So
it was printed.
Just wanted to make sure. It's called painting in the software, but I didn't want people to get confused. It's not done with a brush. It's programmed in so that they don't chip off and they don't scratch.
Right.
But this is one of the large dragons. I just thought the colors were really neat.
Yeah.
So even though he's not a new model, and we've had dragons since day one, I just thought this was cool and wanted to showcase him.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit there.
Really vibrant, good colors. Let's see. I guess the other thing I was thinking we could do was assemble one of these guys for everybody.
Oh.
Is that something you want to do or you want me to do?
I'm going to slide out of the way and I'm going to watch you. Scott's the expert at the gear cubes. I can do it, but I'm slow, and I'll put everybody to sleep.
So the gear cube comes like this. It prints like that. This is done in a gradient filament, as you can see, and that's what they look like when they're fresh off the plate. So we have a couple of different parts here.
I can hold that. Okay.
This is the core. So as you can see, there's some flat sides here, some small flat sides, and some big flat sides. That coincides with, you guessed it, the big corner and the little corner. So the first thing we're going to do is sort out these little clips. These little clips are what hold all of the parts together. So they go in here. There's long clips and there's short clips. So we Let's see here. See how there's a different size to the clips? The little clips are gonna go in the little faces. I make it look easy, but there is a trick to this. You kind of gotta put one end in first and then hinge it over. And then the big ones, big clips go in the big faces. So we'll put all those in. So you got that. That's kind of crazy looking object. So now we'll take the big and we'll start on one of the big faces. And now we're gonna do another big on a big face. And now I'm gonna roll them up.
Oh, here comes the cat monster.
Oh, geez. Here's my help.
Okay, come on, cat. Okay. This is what happens when the cat decides it needs to help. It's constantly in the way.
All right. So this gets rolled so that it's at a corner. And now I'm going to put one of the tiny corners in here and try to get it lined up in the gears like it's supposed to be. But see, I didn't quite get it. So what I do is I just pull it apart just a little bit, and now it's right. So now I've got a bottom corner. I can put the next piece in. So now I have a whole side. I like to put the last big piece in, and then now all I gotta do is fill in those corners. So as long as I get the corner oriented right, oh, which I didn't get there, they just pop into place. Look at that. It's because I'm trying to show the camera. But that's okay, because you just sort of muscle it into place, and then that's when it works.
Cat approved.
Cat approved. What do you think? She's like, I don't know, man.
Got the sniff approval. Uh-oh, the monster's on the move. Who knows where it's going? All right.
But yeah, do you have anything else for our watchers today?
Just looking forward to seeing those that can come out to Orange County tomorrow, brave the heat. Don't forget, it's going to be cooler at 4 o'clock.
Oh, that's true. It will be.
We're going to say that. Whether it is or not, who knows?
Yeah, but, I mean, it should be. We should, once the sun starts going down and we get a little bit of shade out there, it should be really fun and really great. There's supposed to be lots of entertainment and food and things for the kids to do.
Oh, I do have something I want to show folks. Let me grab it right quick. You can see it on the wall right behind me, but I'm going to grab it, bring it over here. And those that see us at the farmer's market, the Fluvanna Farmer's Market on Sundays, I'm sure you know Jack and Mary Ann. They have the beautiful woodworking. Well, I made Jack a hammer, 3D printed last year. That's it's called a useless hammer. The head is attached with a piece of chain, so obviously you can't use it as a hammer. And then we kind of just laugh and joke and have fun back and forth with each other. So he wood burned this sign for me. And I just wanted to make sure that everybody sees. So thanks, Jack. I really appreciate it. You nailed it, even with the impossible hammer. All righty. So I'm going to hang that back on the wall. That hangs up here in the shop as a reminder. And I just wanted to make sure that everybody got to see that. All right.
All right.
Well, we've got a lot yet to do.
Yes. There's boxes over there that need tending too.
Yes.
I have to make sure that all of the bins have all the little animals in them, and we've got to make sure that there's lots of starfish and lots of impossible pyramids.
And try not to pack the cat.
Try not to pack the cat. Although she would probably really enjoy that.
Oh, yes. Do you want to go to the market? Would you like to go to the farmer's market? I don't think so. I think you're just going to have to stay. Oh, now it's going to eat the mic. I don't know if you can hear it purring or what it might be doing. But at any rate. All right, guys.
Yep, we'll see you this weekend, or we'll see you next week for the next live. Thanks a lot. We will see you next time.